Hello, sunshines. This is going to be another plan with me / week in the life of my planner in the Hobonichi cousin. I am starting off with a Cinco de Mayo sticker. That sticker is actually from that sticker sheet that I bought from Hobby Lobby for my trip to Mexico. And this sticker was left over and it was so cute, so I had to absolutely use it. So I've been saving it in my little bin on the desk. So yeah, so I wanted to go ahead and use that sticker, as well as this is a Mother's Day kit from Shine Sticker Studio. Did I say that already? Maybe. And I wanted to use the washi. However, this washi is like 3 inches thick or wide. So I was like, no, that's a little too much for my taste. So I just chopped it in half as best as I could. And then I am attempting to cut, as you can see. I don't know why I thought this vinyl was gonna cut with the palette knife. It did not. So I had to get my weapon and cut them. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, this piece right here on the right, I cut through that paper. Like, why did I think that I needed to cut it twice? I did not. That once was good enough. But anyway, I mean, I don't think you can really see it that it's cut through the paper, since, I mean, it's right there on the side of the washi. So hopefully it doesn't look too crazy. But yeah, it absolutely did cut through the paper. And then I'm just using a combination of the sticker, like the box stickers, and then we are using the weekend sticker. I just think that sticker is so cute because it's like the multicolored letters. And I sometimes use these and then I sometimes don't. But this one, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to use it. It's so cute. I do utilize the Monday through Friday date headers, and I just do some sticker surgery and cut them because I didn't want to cover up the numbers and have to use extra stickers. I don't know why. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But here I just wanted to utilize the days, and yeah, I just chopped them down. This kit was actually for the classic vertical, which the Hobonichi cousin is not. So the columns are like 1.3 instead of 1.5, I believe. So I did have to do a little bit of surgery, but that's fine. Like, I don't mind doing that if I need to. And yeah, so I just chopped them down so that they would fit, covering up the day headers. Well, the part of the planner that's already down. And it's also sticking with that same theme where each day is a different color, and I absolutely love that. This week, let's see, what do we got going on? We've got Cinco de Mayo on Monday. I did not do any kind of celebrating, surprisingly enough. I celebrated with a workout. That's what we did after work. But also, spoiler alert ahead, Thursday I had a taste test, and the taste test was for wow, I mixed Corona and Premier, and I was going to say Corona. Ew, that doesn't even sound good. Corona Premier beer. So first of all, where are my beer lovers? I love me a good, like if it's a hot day and you have an ice cold beer in a cold glass or a goblet, OMG. Especially if it's like a Dos Equis, a Corona. What's another one that I like? Is it Yingling, whatever you want to call it. That beer is a good one too, crispy. As well as that other one that we used to drink a lot in Minnesota. Oh gosh, the name escapes me. But anyway, yeah, I do like a nice ice cold beer, and that was the taste test on Thursday. Y'all, this taste test, it was, so first they bring you a 12-ounce ice cold beer, and they're like, okay, take a sip, tell us what you think of the color, the flavor, yada yada. And then, oh, by the way, you got to drink that in 4 minutes because we're going to bring you another one. So hurry up. So I was like, oh man, I wasn't ready. I wasn't quite ready for that. But anyway, I did it. And they brought out the second one. And so the first one, like, I don't know, I guess they're just trying to change the recipe. The first one was very light. It was delicious. Like I could have drank about 6 of them if I had to. The second one was a little more, it's a little more full-bodied flavored. So if you're trying to tell me that this is a light beer, I feel like it was a little too heavy to be a light beer. But like I said, I'm not sure if that's the OG recipe or if they're just trying to change it. But the second one was a little extra carbonated, and yeah, the flavor was a little more full. Man, by the time same thing, I had to drink that one in 4 minutes as well. I was like, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to roll out of here. It was a lot of beer in a short time span, but then they make you sit there and then you take your breathalyzer before you leave. $50 to have 2 beers. I mean, it was good. It was fun. I just was like, wow, this was a lot of beer. So let's see, where are we at now? Oh, okay. So I'm trying to put down, it is one of the girls at work. It's her birthday on Saturday, but we actually celebrated her birthday party on Thursday since she was taking off Friday, as one would or might if their birthday is on the weekend. I have. So I put down that cute sticker from Hello Paper Cat. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with her shop. And the little cutie bear, I know she has a name for him. I can't think of it right now off the top of my head. But with the balloons. So I did put that down on Saturday. And then we're going back into using some of the kit, like the actual stickers from that Shine Sticker Studio kit, down on Wednesday. Like the whole theme, was Mother's Day. So I did put the Mother's Day sticker down on Sunday. But then I was like, there's so many other cute stickers that I want to try to use them. So I did put the I Love Mom on Wednesday since I had dinner at Mama's. As well as I put this little flower pot sticker down on the bottom of the, sidebar, just because I thought the pot and the little flower were so cute. And if you've already watched my last video, you saw or heard that Mama gave me 2 more plants to kill. I mean, to try to keep alive. And they're outside. They did get planted in the little planters in the patio. So we're just going to cross our fingers and see how long they can last. They are airplane plants, so they can take a whipping. Like if you don't water them for a few days, or, if you just kind of forget about them, but then you come back and give them some water, they bounce back. So they're good plants for me to have. I can make it work once I remember to water them. And then we were putting down the little cute sticker from my girl Opal that she always likes to send me when I do an order with her, and the little Miko sticker. So I needed to remember to give Miko his medicine, his heartworm medicine, on Saturday as well. And then I'm coming back trying to use some more stickers from the kit. So I did want to put down the to buy sticker to remind myself that how could I run out of glue sticks? I don't know. How does this even happen? But I did. I used the last of my glue sticks. So then I went through my stash and I did not find any other backups. I had no backups. So I needed to buy some glue sticks, which I have already purchased. So why I have not marked this off of my planner. So that was a fail on my part. As well as I did order some micro perm marker pens from Jet Pens. That's another thing. Like how could I not have those micro perms? And because I keep trying to write on these vinyl stickers with like a regular pen, supposedly you can. I've never had any good luck using a regular like ballpoint to write on those vinyl stickers. It always smears and looks crazy. So, and then I tried to use my Sharpie, like the fine point marker, but it just doesn't look bold enough for me. So I just wasn't a fan. So I was like, let me break down and buy these micro perms that I keep seeing people use on the vinyl stickers. So I did buy those. They're actually probably in my mailbox as we speak. I need to go check the mail. Let's see. And then I moved along to write well, I wanted to utilize these trackers because this week I wanted to make sure that I got in my greens powder and then drank my water. I try to drink at least 4 of those 20-ounce cups a day, but I feel like I just hadn't been doing good with my water. So I wanted to just utilize these trackers and try to see if I could do both the greens and the water all week. And I mean, I didn't get every day. I think I only missed a day of the greens and then a day of the water. So that's not too bad. And then I'm doing this voiceover on Saturday. So I'm still trying to get in my water today as well as tomorrow. But yeah, back over on the sidebar, I did want to pick up some flowers for our girl for her party on Thursday. And then I did want to get her a gift card. Like we all came together and just kind of did like a group effort on the gifts. Some cute stuff for her because she's 29, turning 30. Oh my gosh. Do I remember that? Not really. But 30, I feel like 30, that was a good year. Like it was like, okay, I'm done with my 20s, 30 years old. And that's actually when I met my husband. So that was a good year. It's a good year for me. Tear, tear. But yeah, see, here I go. I'm trying to write on the vinyl sticker. And then I used one of those dot markers. And oh man, that smeared and looked so bad. So then I was like, well, let me just use the Sharpie to X out. But I didn't like the way that looked because I had already smeared the dot marker everywhere and it was not looking cute. So then I came across these little, they're like the clear-ish stickers from Virgo and Paper, but they have color to them. So I just was like, well, let me use these on the days that I actually get my greens and my water in. And I like the way they turned out because it has the look and the effect of using that dot marker, but nothing is getting smeared. So I need to utilize these more, actually. I found them in my stash. So let me keep these out so I can try to use them continuously on purpose. And I had started out using the blue ones for the water and then the darker ones for the greens. And then I just forgot what I was doing and I only just kept using the darker ones. But I do like all the colors that they have. Maybe next time I'll actually try to remember the theme that I was doing. But anyways, it's fine. You know, planners. I feel like I like my planner more when it doesn't look as perfect. And it just goes to show you this was me really using it. So, hey, colors aren't going to match. I use different pens. I use different, colors and things. And I just feel like that's more real anyway. So, I did do a to-do list. So I did box off a side of the planner over on the right next to that amazing Bow to the Queens sticker. Okay, our golden girls, we love them, or I love them. And then what am I doing? Oh, I came back over here to pull some information from the Hobonichi Weeks. Y'all, I have to tell y'all this story. So I had a moment last weekend. I was like, there were 2 weeks worth of me not using my planners, either one. But the fact that I didn't use my Hobonichi Weeks, I was like, I can actually go back and back plan 2 weeks because Hobonichi Weeks is so small. The real estate is, very small, and it'd be easy to just back plan 2 weeks worth. So I did that, and then I turned into a monster, and I was like, oh my gosh, what if I went ahead and back planned all the way back to January 1st? I don't know why. It was just, I was having fun. I think because I just kind of wanted to play with stickers and I had done my Cinderella chores and nothing else was really going on. So I kind of started, and then once I got started, I couldn't stop. So anyway, has anybody back planned a planner from now all the way back to January? I've never done that in my life. I've back planned daily pages before, but if it's a weekly planner, I just kind of am like, well, if I didn't use it, I didn't use it. But for some reason, something got a hold of me and had me really wanting to back plan my Hobonichi Weeks all the way back up to January, and I did. So if anybody is interested in a flip through of that, comment down below, let me know. Or maybe I'll just do a flip through at the end of the year and just show you, from January through. For the most part, I did it like as if I was actually using the planner. So if I had to-do lists going on, in another planner, or if I found like a sticky note, I just was writing stuff down. And then as well as like any day specific stuff I wrote down, I just pulled the information from my Hobonichi cousin and then the Erin Condren home planner that I have. And then I just kind of pulled stickers, just all the random stickers. And I just love it. I think it looks so fun, so cute. And like I said, I don't know. I had never done that before. And for some reason, yeah, once I got it going, I couldn't be stopped. So anyway, back to the task at hand. Okay, so here I have actually Monday was happening or happened, and then here I go again using this Sharpie marker. It's not my favorite, but I prefer it over the ballpoint pen writing on the vinyl stickers. So I can't wait to get these micro perms. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they were already delivered yesterday. I can't wait to actually try them on the vinyl stickers because I've never used one before. So we'll see. Hopefully I like it better than the Sharpie marker because I did buy two. I bought like I think there's a 0.3 or 0.3 and then an 0.5. So I bought each one of those to try out the different sizes because it depends on what I'm doing. Like I use those, the Tombow mono drawing pens. I use those religiously in my daily planning, memory planning. And depending on what I'm doing, I like to write with I even write with the 0.1, like in my monthly spread. And then I do like to write, like if I'm just journaling, I like the 0.3. But then sometimes I like the 0.5. And then if I'm just trying to really like boom, bam, pow, have some words show, I use the 0.8. So it just, I don't know. It just depends on what I'm doing. Does anybody else like different like pens, like the sizes for different stuff depending on what you do, or do you just use the same one like for everything? For my ballpoint pen, I prefer the 1.0, like the Uni Jetstream. But then if I'm doing my budgeting, I like the 0.7. So I don't know. It just depends on what I'm working on. Let's see what's going on here. So okay, so I had already put down in the Hobonichi Weeks, I used that sticker. That was another Shine Sticker Studio for the days. So I had put that down and then the numbers. And then here I am, because I had actually used a kettlebell when I worked out. So I was like, ooh, let me put this sticker down here on Monday. And I don't know what it is. And I go through phases where I am obsessed with the Hobonichi Weeks. It is so cute. And like for an everyday carry, I think it's perfect for me because I can put down the day specific stuff and then you have that blank page on the right. So I can turn that into like whatever I need. If I need a to-do list, a grocery list, a to-buy list. And then if I don't use it, I can just fill it with stickers and I'm not mad about that. But it's very functional, but then can also be cutesy wootsy if I want to. Let's see, where am I? Oh, I'm adding in my, the things that I've purchased that are on the way, which is Avalon and Ninth. Oh my gosh. You'll see like a little bit of the stickers at the end of this video because I use some of the burger stickers for when we had In-N-Out, which are perfect, by the way, because they look exactly like that perfect double In-N-Out burger. Oh, it was so good, by the way. Let me just throw that out there. Oh, and I had used a daily page last weekend for my to-do list. So that worked out pretty good. I actually might end up doing that again this weekend. But let's go back to the cousin. I just was adding stuff to my to-do list, things that I wanted to do to get to done. And then, so yeah, I'm kind of flipping back and forth between my to-do list. So you see like that page that was on the right, I ended up using that for my weekly to-do list, or my weekend to-do list. But then you saw the page on the left where I just did like my regular memory planning style. I don't know. I think I'm already kind of thinking ahead because, the Hobonichi Cousin, the daily pages, well, the planner itself is split into 2 books. So I'm kind of thinking, since there's some days that like, my daily pages, there's some days that like nothing really happens and I don't have anything to journal about. And I kind of like to use the page more functionally. So I don't know, like I said, thinking ahead, I might just use the blank pages for either lists or like my weekend list situation, or maybe just if I need to take notes, like, because y'all, if y'all don't know, I am a part of the jury on the Karen Reed trial. Okay, not really, but in my head, I am definitely at home watching the trial, obsessed with it. Like, I can't get enough. I'm trying to get all the information I can. And I'm like, man, sometimes I'm like, I really want to take some notes. So I might even start using like one of the daily pages if, like I said, if nothing's really going on and there's nothing really to memory plan, maybe I'll use it for some note taking, question mark. I don't know. I just kind of like, I feel like I don't want the pages, not saying that I'm wasting them by putting, some random stickers or like an image from a magazine. Sometimes I do that, but maybe I'll just tab off the pages that are blank and actually use them for other things. Like at the beginning of the year, if you saw my video where I had my humongous planner stack, it has definitely dwindled itself down. And I might even do like a planner check-in if anybody is interested into seeing just like what exactly I'm using, what I'm not using, like from the beginning of the year and what I'm actually using as of now. I definitely had more higher hopes at the beginning of the year. Like I wanted to use like 8 different books, and it's kind of turned more into just using like 4 question mark. I'll have to check. I mean, there are some that are still like ready and waiting if I do need them. And there are other ones that I like have updated here and there and added information to because they're kind of more just like a notebook that I need to add stuff to. Like just for an example, like my gift notebook, I do use that still. It's just, I don't need to get in there every day. So it's still a part of the stack, but it's just not a constant. The constants are really just like the Hobonichi Cousin, the Hobonichi Weeks, and like I haven't even really been using my composition notebook, y'all. Like who am I even? I don't know. But I also haven't been doing a ton of just like writing stuff down each day or journaling. Like I'm just kind of journaling straight into the Hobonichi Cousin as I need to, like in the daily pages. I don't know. Like I think my idea has changed a lot this year on what is more important to like write down and notate than last year. Like last year, for whatever reason, and even the year before, I was so obsessed with like writing down stuff every single day. Like what happened? If, something happened at work, what did I eat? How did I work out? What did I do? And this year, it's kind of just not that serious. So I don't know. I've just been more entertained by writing down the important stories, things that make me laugh, things that make me upset if it's a serious thing, and everything kind of in between. If it's fluffy, like I might write it down, but I might not. And I'm okay with that. So anyway, I just kind of went on a little ramble. But let's get back to the planner, shall we? We are checking in, writing stuff, marking stuff off. I had pulled this sticker book, the Happy Planner one. This is the spring book. And it is literally just a whole sticker book full of spring things, stickers, boxes, like the colors are even giving spring vibes. But y'all, I have to tell y'all, I looked ahead and I was looking at the weather for next week. There's already a day that's like 103. and I'm not ready. I'm not ready at all. Sorry, had to take a sip of water. Just thinking about that 103-degree day got me all, I needed to take a sip. Woo, had me all hot and bothered, and not in the sexy way. So let's see. I am looking for, what am I looking for? A drink sticker? A cocktail sticker. Oh, the beer sticker. Yeah, so I'm notating that I had, because I didn't even do this survey for the taste test until like Tuesday, maybe. So then I got the notification that they needed me. They needed my service to drink the beer. And so I wanted to put that down in the cousin as well as the Hobonichi Weeks. And we're just marking stuff off. Paid the bills. Yay. And picked up the flowers. We did get the gift card and bought the protein for Salad Club. Let's see. Oh, we paid some more bills. Yay. And then, and I emailed because I had bought some leggings that were not cheap. Okay, so they're not cheap. And I put them on, tried them on. And then when I took them off, like I had them inside out and I'm looking at them like, what is this big chunk of fabric that is missing? Like straight up. So I emailed them and I sent them pictures and they were just like, oh no, like no questions asked. You absolutely need to get, or, do you want a refund? Do you want us to, not exchange, but replace? And I was like, I would love a replacement. In my head, I'm thinking, okay, they just wanted to jump on it super quick and send me the replacement. And then like I would send them, the pair that had the fabric missing from like the inside. It was so strange. But no, they didn't even ask for the other pair. So, okay. I mean, that's some hella customer service, because all that was like within not even 48 hours, where I emailed them, sent them the pictures, and they're like, okay, replacement sent. And I actually already got it yesterday. Like, wow. Could every business do business like that? Please. That would be amazing. Like, I mean, there were no question about, like, I had literally just got the leggings and I sent the pictures pretty fast. So I know they don't think that I like was able to shave off this piece of fabric, like, in a day. And why would I even do that? Because the leggings are so cute. Like, that would be crazy. But they already sent me the replacement. So that was just nice. Like, it's awesome to do business with companies that are just great with customer service. I'll tell you another one is Hello Paper Cat. There was a time where I placed an order and it wasn't her. It was actually the post office that lost the order, and she sent that replacement so quick. She, messaged me. She's so wonderful. So yeah, anybody that does business like that, I so love and appreciate. I'll give you all the 5 stars. I'll tell everybody about you, that they need to, do business with you, because some companies just aren't like that. I'm not going to put anybody on the spot right now that, that I could tell you about, but yeah, it's just nice to see that some companies are that great. So here I am just adding in one of the coolest images that I have recently come across, because like I said, I am on the jury of the Karen Reed trial in my head. And so when I came across this, comment down below if you get this, the Karen Reed fan club with the ceiling fan, if you know what that pertains to. If you're also watching the trial, you're absolutely familiar with Auntie Bev's fan. So, but yeah, some people have commented that they're watching the trial too. So I will be printing tons of this image because I love it so much. And I did put down that we got in and out, like I had said earlier, on Friday. So that sticker, the stickers over there on the left side and that washi as well are from Avalon and Ninth. And I'm obsessed. They're so cute. Highly recommend that shop as well. I had such a great deal when she did that sale. It was like 40% off or something like that. So had to buy everything, all the things. And this was a new shop for me to purchase from. I had received Happy Mail from this shop before from one of my friends, and I absolutely love their stuff. So I think for the most part, I'm just wrapping up and marking stuff off of both the cousin and the weeks here. It was such a good week. I feel like I was productive. I had a lot of fun and used my planners in all the good ways or all the best ways that I could. And then, you know, we did add some fun stickers in both of them. And like I said, I feel like the Hobonichi Weeks is just speaking to me in this time in my life. I just really want like an everyday carry that already has like the weekly spread out. And if I want to use stickers, I can. But if I don't want to, I just want to keep it at pen and highlighter, I absolutely can do that too. So it's just working very functionally for me, but then still being cute. I did want to write down like a few things, kind of get my weekend list started off. So that's what you see me doing. I'm just kind of starting a little bit of a weekend list, kind of getting a head start on that. And then just still kind of like putting in some things that I either want to do or want to remind myself to do. Yeah, but hopefully you enjoyed this video. I hope you like how I'm utilizing the cousin, kind of like making it work for me, that bottom section, as well as the Hobonichi Weeks. Comment down below anything that you have comment on, if it's involving the trial or anything else. And I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.